Hello everybody, Strappus here, and I am back with round 2 from Fort Wayne Regionals. So let's dive right into it. Yeah, I'm cranking out these videos. So this is my round 2 match versus Peyton. I had started off the day with a 2-0 win in my first round, putting my overall record at 1 win, 0 losses. And so I see his team and team preview. Can't remember quite what it was, but unlike the first round, I decided the pledge would work just fine. So I start off with Greninja and Venusaur. It's a pretty solid start here. Now here, I do believe I predict the Tyranitar to protect, so I double pledge into the Zapdos, if I recall correctly. And I don't believe he did protect. Did he protect? No, he did not protect. And it would appear I did target the Tyranitar, so... Did I target the Tyranitar? No, I should have targeted the Yeah, I targeted the Zapdos. Because I did not Mega Evolve my Venusaur, and I have the Lucario in the back, so Tyranitar really doesn't scare me. Now, he manages to get off a Thunderbolt, which does a whole bunch of damage, bringing me right down to my sash, and the Sandstorm's up, so Greninja is about to go down, but he Rock Slides, so the Sandstorm doesn't even matter. Down goes Greninja, and he starts off. I'm starting off down a Pokemon, so it is 4-3 in his favor. Of course, my Swamp's up, so I'm not too worried. Now, if I remember correctly here, do I choose to bring in Chandelure? No, I'm like, heck with that, go right for the Lucario. So I've got a Lucario in, and I'm like, his Tyranitar has to protect. It has to protect. So I double into the Zapdos with Sludge Bomb and Bullet Punch, I think. Really should have just gone for the close combat. And I'm right, his Tyranitar does protect. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I get the Bullet Punch. Doesn't do anything. And I'm like, yeah, Sludge Bomb will KO. But nope. That's it, just Berry activates, and there goes any chance of getting the KO. So it's like, oh boy. Yeah, that Sludge Bomb, I may have KO'd, I don't know. So it goes right for the Hidden Power Ice, and Venusaur, being the tanky Pokemon it is, survives. Buffeted by the Sandstorm, though, so I'm like down. Now, I proceed to close combat the Tyranitar, and he switches right into Ferrothorn, and I'm like, what? Why would you do that? Well, as I later find out, his other Pokemon was Gardevoir, and he was expecting me to Bullet Punch the Tyranitar slot. So he did not want his Gardevoir to take a Bullet Punch, and he was like, okay, he's gonna Bullet Punch, and he switches in the Ferrothorn. Nope, just went straight for the close combat, and Ferrothorn does not take that at all. I get the Oko. I also get the Sludge Bomb. So remember that 4-3 lead he has? Well, I now have a 3-2 lead, and I mean, this is why I love the Swamp. Get buffeted by the Sandstorm, and I know Venusaur is not lasting another turn. No matter what happens, it's going down to the Sandstorm. So back in comes the Tyranitar, and in comes that Gardevoir I was talking about. And now this is where things get complicated, because I expected his Tyranitar to protect, so I double into the Gardevoir. But I have Chandelure in the back, and I know that Chandelure beats Gardevoir, so I was tempted to just close combat the Tyranitar, because Tyranitar threatens my Chandelure. But I figured his Tyranitar would protect. And if his Tyranitar didn't protect, then I would have been in a bit of trouble. But I decided doubling into Gardevoir was a safe play because A, his Tyranitar would probably protect, and B, even if his Tyranitar didn't protect, I didn't think his Tyranitar would be able to KO my Lucario. So I think I made the safe play, and it winds up paying off as he protects. And turn after that, I just close combat into his Tyranitar, fixing up the pretty solid 2-0 victory, putting me at 2-0 for Fort Wayne. It's a pretty good start to the day. I'm feeling confident. I'm like, okay, this is good. For the record, if I wanted to make top cut, I would have to go 7-1, so I could afford a loss, and I have 5 more rounds. I'm thinking, okay, this is good. So yeah, this is when things start going bad next round. So I'll see you probably tomorrow with that, and I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did.